What?
Umti here, level 5, but could still look for the gank as Rascal gonna push up quite a large distance. Nice stun underneath that, but the Aurelia one will not land. As Rascal just gonna walk. It's interesting you thought about that movie. For some reason I thought about Fido, the dog name.
What about Action Valdez?
Okay, Skoldo still has his flash and his ultimate, but Sejuani over the wall. Rascal trying to get away from this one, but the flash on in from Umti means that the stun is able to land. We will have a dead Akali. First blood gonna be
hitting the first CC to make this an easy ult is difficult, so Umti has to go for it.
Right, not quite able to get that first Aurelia stun, but they're able to track Rascal with the scan, and oh boy, Umti is gonna sail wide with that one and tries to take that one, has the stopwatch. All right, BDD getting some damage down here, and he's got a Lux behind him. Look at that poke that KT.
Let Kingzone stack Drakes. Should pick this one up without any contest, but it's only an Ocean Drake.
You mentioned, okay, well, he knows where he is, and unfortunately, Prey. Okay, nice little play there with the ultimate, is able to get over the wall, but Rascal flashing in. He's not letting you get away. He's just saying hello. And now we're trying to dive onto BDD here. Tucson taking a huge amount of damage on the backside. Teleport gonna be committed to, trying to get on top of Deft, but it's gonna sail wide. Oh, nice sniperino here onto the Sivir. BDD is gonna set up this play, but now Prey trying to go 1v3 here is going to go way too deep, and a dive down on the bottom side. Rascal once again.
It's cost of synergy, right?
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say the same thing. As we're going hunting for some Aurelias here, trying to turn it around as Aurelia wants to do. Deft actually getting pretty low, but it's not going to be enough here to Kingzone's favor, as we'll take another look here at the kill.
Pretty good play here, decisive about the start. Deft hits his E, and then Smeb just wants to turn on Deft because he's a far squishier and far easier to pin down. In the end, Rascal doesn't miss spells, so that means they have enough damage. Deft lives comfortably. They get the map play on this Orianna Trundle comp. Deft not in position for that. KT want to stop the vision supremacy for Kingzone around Baron.
Cuz and Tucson on his back doing a good job of getting in there and clearing the vision, but trying to catch him here is Umti. Final chapter coming out, and a really nice stun by Smeb. Throws out his ultimate, but nobody really able to follow up, and here we go. Kingzone looking to turn it around here. Prey is on the opposite side of that pillar, and he's the one that has to flash in the end.
They get the TP out of Rascal, and a nice chunk onto Cuz. That means Smeb can push bot lane much more triumphantly. Perhaps they can find a way to make this work mid lane.
Oh boy, catches them both here as Tucson not even able to get onto anyone, and Prey
was chomping at the bit to start. You see the replay of how this all happened. Umti not in vision, and this time he doesn't go wide, and importantly, yes, intending to spell shield the ultimate from the Glacial Prison, and ends up spell shielding the stun from the Aurelia. A little timing.
Zone very aggressive, trying to force spell shields and damage, but Deft this time just gonna flash away, not messing around here. As oh boy, Cuz in the front line, but a huge amount of damage actually is thrown the other way, but we're diving now, as really trying to get on top of Deft, but nobody can kill him here. Smeb desperately trying to do the damage, but can't even do it, as Cuz is just getting bullied this game. Tons of damage, but doing a good job tanking, and here we go. Kingzone trying to engage. Shockwave, they're onto just Smeb, but he doesn't have any summoners. He almost forgot about her. And, okay. Maybe Trouble Bubble is going to land, though. But even so, is able to dodge out that one super fast, but kind of in there all alone. Does have Yumi on the backside, but in goes Prey. Is able to assassinate the Akali for going way too deep on that play.
Uh-oh.
BDD now, he's got some items, whereas Snowflower does not.
5v4 now. It's Kingzone that make the mistake. Rascal saw by the and they clean up Deft. Deft cap Zoe, they could win the game with this Baron. We're gonna watch the replay. Remember, it's 5v4. Rascal thinks I can get in there and get BDD. The outplays aren't there. The other members of Kingzone can't help him out, and they happy for up and down around the thick wall. It's so tricky to flash over. Deft gets chunked out, but the play could end here. Where do you recall in this spot was the question for Deft. He wants to try to contest the Baron. He knows that KT's gonna start it, but the ward over the wall is swept too late. Okay. You even see the response there. They know the moment that Deft goes down, so does Baron.
Yeah. It's rough. Even with the Baron buff, it's not easy. Just look at Deft. So hard to hit anything, too. As the final chapter should be easy to hit. The Shockwave 2 gonna get 2! And MT gets super low as well, and KT even with the Baron. Just cannot make it work. The flash on in from Deft. He's gonna pick up a double kill. Smeb just trying to stun them all, but I feel like they're all getting baited in here as Rascal is gonna get into the back line. We have to zoom out to try to see Smeb go 1v3, 1v4 rather. And that is absolutely not gonna work. And against Baron, just turn around the game just like that. You gotta be so careful.
Things where amusingly the endearing, don't get excited about KT memes still exists even when they're struggling. You watch the replay, if Prey goes in for auto attacks alone as 550 range Kai'Sa, that's already a mistake, but then this is the every man for himself trying to escape plan. They can come from multiple angles. Sejuani's health bar given up trying to help out the AD carry there, so it's mostly a mistake for Prey, but it's also KT not even setting up smartly around the siege. If this was another team, Kingzone for example, someone would be threatening a turret dive on the right side of the mid lane outer turret to actually force Kingzone to hang back. Instead, they give the Orianna. A smart choice from Rascal as we're baiting Baron. KT don't know what to do.
Okay, stun comes out. Final chapter, though, gonna hit 2 of them and force them to flash away, but in goes Rascal, immediately popped into that GA. That's where he's allowed to be super aggressive because of that item. Now with all of the slows they have, as I mentioned before, definitely hard for KT to get away, but it's just the one pick for now in Deft. He's not stopping yet. The train is going to be a hard one to stomach for KT fans and the members of KT.
To lose as individuals, winning as a team isn't working either. Kingzone walk up, trying to find someone. They're back on Snowflower, he'll die.
Oh boy, just so low. A ton of damage on the Deft, but it just doesn't matter. Gets it all healed up. And Prey and everybody is just being swept under the rug right now. BDD is just going to be crit down to the ground, and Kingzone is going to win game number 3 and take that expected victory we talked about.
You want to shout about it, but I don't think Kingzone will be smiling too wide. Neon accepted. His default is smiling. Kingzone pick up the victory. The hangover doesn't actually keep down Kingzone Dragon X, but things to work on. With their series against Dumb One Gaming looming on Saturday.
It's going to be a big one. You mentioned Nehan smiling. He's not smiling just yet. Not super happy with the victory, but they do pick it up anyway. A win is a win. We'll just hope they can be a little bit cleaner the next time around. As, who would you say for MVP for this game, Pop Smithy?
Well, we've got to make votes. You got to choose somebody, and my boy Rascal did some pretty good escaping on the Akali, so I'll probably go that way. KT Rolster, it's just the saddest version of what this team would be. It was kind of your worry when I was asked, what about if Prey came in for summer? It was easy to say they would be better, but by how much was kind of the question you didn't want to answer, because Prey had a very poor depart.